Hello, everyone. I'm Esperanza Walsh, and this is the big Christmas tree challenge at St. Augustine's Church. Yes, the challenge is to decorate our Christmas tree. Yes, our Christmas tree is at home. And if you'd like to join us and bring some decorations, you can help us decorate our Christmas tree in church as well. So I have a few decorations here that I would like to show you. So one is this lovely angel. I think it would be better if I have this background. You will see this again later on when we start working on it. And I do have this other stuff hanging from the tree. And of course, this lovely chain. Well, this is part of a longer chain that we can use for a Christmas tree. And as I mentioned, I would love to teach you how to create these lovely decorations. These are very simple and easy to do, and very exciting as well. So why don't we do that? The first one I would like to share with you would be how to create this lovely angel that we will be hanging on our Christmas tree. It's very simple. It's actually just made uh, of a circle. And to create this, we need a sheet of paper, preferably a thicker one, so that it can hold the shape. And of course, yeah, part of that would be the wings, especially, so that it can appear to be something like this and not droop. Of course, we would need the pencil and eraser, and of course scissors, and that's all we need. So pencil, eraser, scissors. Okay, for this exercise, instead of using a pencil, i will I have drawn the circles using a marker, and this is what I use. This is a cover for my bucket, my art my brush, my art brush, my paintbrush bucket. So I use that. And I use the marker to draw the circle. And the reason why I use the marker is because I want you to see it on your screen. Otherwise, I would have used a pencil and eraser because it's easier to erase and make changes. And for the other things I will be drawing in it, I will be using a pencil first, and then I am going to use a marker so that you can see it on your screen. So the next thing I'm going to do would be to draw a smaller circle at the center of this bigger circle. So these are going to be two angels, yes, like this. Okay, let's just do one. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a circle with one of them with my pencil. So a smaller circle at the center. Okay, so I've estimated that to be roughly at the center of the circle. And then the next thing is I'm just going to draw a straight line from that circle, another straight line, and another straight line. Okay, would that be good enough? No, I think it's too close together. So you might not be able to see this yet because it's in pencil, but again, as I told you, I will use a marker so that you can see what is actually here. Even if my camera is not that good or your screen resolution is not that good, we will still be able to see it. So the circle, okay, is like this. And yes, I've left a gap here. And the reason why I left the gap is because I will not be cutting that area where there is a gap. I will only be cutting everything that has a line on it. And opposite the gap, I have drawn a straight line going to the side of the circle. Now, I will be dividing the circle into three equal parts, well, almost equal parts. So for one part of it, I will be drawing a line going to the side halfway. Okay, so that's halfway from the center. And on the other side, I will be drawing a line from the outer part, from the line here, along the circle itself, the circumference, halfway going in. So I will have something like this. So I have a full line, a half line from the center out going outwards, and the half line from the outer part going inwards towards the center. And now I just have to cut this circle out. Okay. Okay. As I said, this is quick and easy to make. We are almost done. So I have this now. Let me just get an art paper just to serve as a background so that you can see what I have here. Okay, so this one, remember I have to cut all the lines that I've drawn. So I'm going to cut this straight line going in. Okay, then I'm going to stop here. And then I'm going to cut this along this curve or along the circle, but I will stop once the line has stopped. So I've stopped there, and then on the other side I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, like so. Oh, let me just remove this excess bit. Okay, so I've cut it. So I've now cut this bit and this bit, and now since I've drawn a line here, I'm going to cut that as well. So I have cut this one around the circle here inside, and then this line. And lastly, from the edge, I will cut inwards along this line and stop when the line stops. So I now have this, okay? And then, okay, facing opposite in the opposite direction. Okay, this one, okay, with the one with this cut on the outside bit, I will push forward, and this one I will pull back, and then I will just continue doing that until the middle part, both of them touch each other. So I now have my angel. So how did you find that? That was easy, right? I know the difficult part is putting them together. So let's do that again. Okay. So let's do that again. So as I've shown you earlier, you have this circle and you have this part where it's cut from the outer part. Okay. And okay, you pull this one here. Okay. And then the other side, you pull inward. So this one outwards. Okay. So inward bit, pull inwards. Outward cut, cut from the outside, pull outwards. So like so. Okay. Make sure that this circle is out. And then we continue pulling it. Okay. And then we make sure that where that they meet, both sides meet where the cut ends. So this is now our angel, and we can just stick a string here behind the head and just hang it on our tree. So that's wonderful. We can also use a bigger circle if we want a bigger head for the angel, or a smaller one if we want a smaller one. Now, the next thing we're going to do would be this lovely chains that are interlocked. And we can do this in different sizes. I have this big one here, and I have the smaller one here. And let me create another one. So I have one, let me just see. Okay. Well, I have this strip of thick paper, thick magazine paper, which I am going to cut the size. Okay, if you want, you can actually fold it first to get a more accurate size. But I'm happy just estimating the thickness. And all I have to do is put a little bit of PVA glue at the end. Okay, not too much, just a little bit. And the reason is, if it's too much, it will take a long time to dry. So I'm just going to remove a little bit of this. Okay. So now I have PVA glue here at the end. And then I will stick this bit here. So here on that area with PVA glue. And I have another link. Okay. Well, the link is not connected. Okay. So what do we want to do? So let's connect it. Okay. So I'm gonna make a smaller one as well. So I have the small strip of paper. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of PVA glue on it. Okay, this time, since I want to connect them, okay, I am going to insert the strip into one of the links, the last one in the chain. Okay, and then I'm just gonna roll it like that and press until, oops, until it's a little bit dry. Okay, I think I've put too much PVA glue. I have to remove some of them. I need to wipe it off. Okay, just put a little bit. Or you can use sellotape if you have that, or Brit stick, depending on what you have. But I prefer using PVA glue, so that's why I use PVA glue. Now, let's make a few more links. So let's try this paper. Okay, this paper is a little bit thin. So what I'm gonna do is to fold it like so. Um, so I folded it, and I'm actually using 3 layers of this paper to create one link. Now, again, I'm only doing that because this paper is quite thin. So if the paper is thick enough, you can do your chain directly. Now, if it's not thick enough, okay, you have this. You can fold one side in and the other side in as well. Okay, so I'm just going to put a drop PVA glue here at the end, at the center, at the end. Okay, then I'm going to fold one side in, and then I am going to drop another, put another drop of PVA glue, and then fold it in again. Okay, wow, that's wonderful. So now we have this lovely um, thick strip of red paper. Okay, and just like how we did the one using the magazine, the thick magazine paper, okay, I put glue on one side, and now I will be inserting it into one of the links, the one at the end, and then I will be inserting this other link here, okay, and then I will be pressing the end without the glue onto the one with the glue. Okay, now let me just press the sides a little bit to make it a bit rounded. And as you can see, we have our red link here. So let's do a smaller one in a different color. Let's do that. Okay, let me use this one. This looks interesting. Okay, I'm going to do something similar to the red one. So I am going to fold this bit and cut it. And because this paper is thin, we would need to fold it. Okay. So here, I'm folding it once on one side. Okay. And then I'm folding it again on the other. Now, for this one, okay, I'm going to do it the same way as my other paper, the red one. So I'm going to put a drop here and a drop here. Okay. Then I'm going to fold this side in. But as you can see, this paper, the part I folded in is not as thick as this one. So I would put another drop here in the middle just to support it. Okay, because unlike the red one, which is equal in thickness on all sides, this one is not. Okay. So let me just press that, and again press that, and then we have our strip. And then similar to what we did earlier, we're going to put a little bit, a drop of PVA glue. I think this is a bit too much. Okay, that's much better. And then I am going to insert this strip on the last link of the small one, and here on the last link of the big chains. And then I am going to put um, the side of the strip without the glue on the side with the glue. Okay. Then I'm just going to press it until I am sure that it is already stuck together. Okay, so wow. So now we have this link that we can use on our Christmas trees at home. And again, if you would like to share it with us at St. Augustine's Church, you can bring the link with us, or you can join us in our activity in creating some Christmas decorations for the Christmas tree. Now, this is another one I would like to share with you. This is relatively easy. All you need are strips of paper. So I have this small strip of paper here. Okay. And then I am just going to cut this. Okay. And then I'm going to choose another strip. Okay, another strip of paper. What can I choose? Yeah, I will use this one. So I am again going to just cut a small strip of paper. Again, for this one, the thickness is up to you. But I choose to just use a small strip. Okay, fantastic. So for this one, okay, I want to roll this in. Okay, so now I've rolled it in. I'm going to put a drop of PVA glue at the end. Okay, make sure it's not too much because we want it to still dry quickly. Okay, so now okay, I'm going to just stick that here. Okay, so now we have this bit. And then I'm going to do something similar to the other side. So I'm going to roll that in, but on the opposite side. Oops. Try not to fold it. We don't want to see folds. Okay, so it's now curved. Now I am going to open it up, and I'm going to put a little bit of PVA glue here. Okay, so I now have this shape with something like two circles. So this is the part that you can hang on the tree, and this is the part. This is like our bubble, but it's a bit less round. So I am just rolling the red strip of paper. dear. Okay, let me do that again. Make sure you don't fold it. I think I've accidentally folded it. So I'm just rolling it. Okay, and now I'm gonna open it up. Okay, so what I'm now left with would be this spiral. So here at the end, I'm just going to put a drop of PVA glue. Okay, just a little bit. And then here, I'm going to stick it here inside. Okay, and then once it's dry, we can also use this as a decoration for our Christmas tree. Well, I hope you enjoyed the session. And just as a review, we've made this chain. We have made an angel. And we have made this sort of flatter bubble for our tree. Okay, well, enjoy making Christmas decorations and have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye bye.